ChatGPT. Relate ACIM to the movie Other Life through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM. Other Life is one of the most fascinating films to explore through the lens of ACIM because it directly challenges our assumptions about time, perception, identity, and experience itself. The film revolves around a technology capable of creating entire experiences within the mind. A person can live through days, months, or even years of subjective experience while only minutes pass in the external world. From an ACIM perspective, this raises a profound question. How do you know the world you are experiencing right now is fundamentally different? The Course repeatedly describes the world as a dreamlike projection occurring within the sleeping mind. Other Life turns that idea into a dramatic visual metaphor. It's the reality of experience. One of the central themes of the movie is that experiences feel real while they are being experienced. The characters laugh, suffer, fear, hope, remember, react, even when the experience is artificially generated. This closely parallels one of the foundational teachings of ACIM. The dream feels real while it is being experienced. The sleeping mind becomes convinced of the reality of its perceptions. Only awakening reveals that what seemed absolutely real was not what it appeared to be. Time is a construct. The technology in the film manipulates time. Minutes become years, moments become lifetimes. Entire realities unfold within seemingly insignificant periods. Teaches that time itself is a construct of the sleeping mind. The Course describes time as a learning device rather than an ultimate reality. The movie beautifully demonstrates how flexible and subjective time actually is. The experience of time depends entirely upon the state of mind perceiving it. What feels long can be short. What feels short can seem eternal. The film invites viewers to question assumptions about the reality of temporal experience. Prison of the mind. One of the most disturbing aspects of the film involves the possibility of being trapped within an internally generated experience. This becomes a powerful metaphor for the ego. According to ACIM, the ego is itself a self-generated prison. The walls are made of beliefs. The bars are made of fear. The locks are made of identification. The mind believes it is trapped because it believes the prison is real. The movie repeatedly illustrates how suffering arises when the mind mistakes its own projections for reality. Perception creates reality. Throughout the film, perception determines experience. If a character believes the environment is real, they react as though it is real. Their emotions become real. Their suffering becomes real. Their joy becomes real. The entire experience is shaped by perception. This mirrors a central principle of ACIM. Perception is interpretation. The world we experience reflects the meaning we assign to it. The ego's interpretations generate fear. The Holy Spirit's reinterpretations generate peace. The external scene may appear unchanged. The experience changes completely. The desire to escape pain. The technology is often presented as a solution, a way to avoid difficulty, a way to control experience, a way to create preferred realities. The ego loves this idea. The ego constantly seeks better dreams, more comfortable dreams, more pleasurable dreams, more successful dreams. But ACIM teaches that salvation is not found through improving the dream. Salvation comes through awakening from identification with the dream. The movie gradually exposes the limitations of using altered experiences as substitutes for genuine freedom. Identity. The characters repeatedly confront questions about who they are. When perception changes, identity becomes unstable. When environments change, self-concepts shift. This parallels the Course's inquiry. If identity changes with circumstances, was it ever the true self? The ego's identity depends upon environments, roles, memories, and experiences. The Christ self remains unchanged regardless of the scenery appearing around it. Awakening. Ultimately, Other Life becomes a story about distinguishing reality from perception, not through analyzing every image, but through questioning the assumptions behind the images. This is the essence of mind training in. The goal is not to create a better illusion. The goal is to recognize the illusion as illusion. Only then can true freedom emerge. The central reflection. The ego watches Other Life and asks, how can I create a better reality? The Holy Spirit watches Other Life and asks, what if reality does not need to be created because it already is? Viewed through M, the movie becomes a profound metaphor for the dream of separation itself. The characters struggle because they believe the experiences they perceive define reality. The awakening begins when that assumption is questioned. The deepest message may be, what is experienced may feel real, but feeling real and being real are not the same thing. Beyond every changing perception, every dream, and every experience remains the changeless reality of God's creation. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.